Demari, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. When it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting a card from the Quantum Oracle, card from the Work Your Light deck, and then finally one from the Angel Answers. So we have a new addition here. And then when it comes to the tarot messages, I'll be pulling from the Intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Aries, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 1st to the 7th of March 2021. So just while I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. I will be streaming on Twitch, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So, Aries, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Deserving. That's nice. I do like that to open up the reading. Yes, Aries, I feel like you've put a lot of time, energy, possibly even resources into yourself, your self-care, into really nurturing not only yourself but your environment, taking close consideration of where you plan to plant your feet, right? And also what abundance means to you. I feel like you've really taken time out to consider this. What is it that I want for myself? What does abundance mean to me? Because not everyone wants the same things out of life, right? We have certain basics that we're all looking for, correct. But what specific aspects you are looking for, what specific lifestyle factors mean a great deal to you, what shape they take, that's something you've been considering. And I really feel that because of the time, attention, energy, focus, and will that you've aligned to these factors, to these wishes of yours, you're starting to see some signs that they're coming in, and you feel like, yes, I do deserve this. Why? Because I've put the work in, because I've realigned myself, right? I've been fine-tuning my thought process. So of course, yeah, I've been putting the work in to start really seeing those blessings come in. So that's gorgeous. So I feel like there is some kind of blessing that's coming in for you from the divine that kind of reaffirms that you're on the right path. So I do like that. Okay. So let's go to the Work Your Light deck now and see what the divine guidance is for you. So what is it that Aries needs to know at this time? What is it that you would like to communicate? Ooh, there's a bunch of cards there. Okay, way too many cards. Just one, please, preferably. Okay. Oh, nice. Aries. You have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration. There we go. Helpers in the subtle realms. So that is beautiful. Okay, so this is confirmation that your spirit guides, the ascended masters, archangels, right? All of your basically your entire spiritual entourage has been working with you, right? To start reshaping your reality. As it says, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So they really have your back, and they've really been helping you to realign, to heal, okay? To ascend. I feel like a lot of you have been going through a significant transformation, and as such, because your thought process is now more positively charged, your energy is increasing, right? And because you've essentially made your will known to the universe, you're getting divine assistance with this. So you're going to see more and more of your blessings come in as you continue to believe that yes, this is for you. Gorgeous. This is a very beautiful reading so far. I'm really enjoying it. So hopefully this is resonating for you as well. So let's see what the angel answers have for you. See what specifically the angels want to communicate with you. Wow. So the card you have is romance. So this could be one of the forms that the blessings are coming in for you. Perhaps you've been connecting with a divine counterpart. Maybe you formed a new relationship. Or you've been in talks with someone who you feel like really gets you on a soul level. Like they just get it, right? They seem to be resonating at the same frequency as you. Possibly because you've been doing this work, you've been attracting this person in. Or by having more faith, having more trust, and opening up to this person, it's allowed you to elevate and also reach a similar frequency that they're currently on. But either way, it's gorgeous, and I feel like it's really helping to bring harmony into your life by having this kind of soul level connection, right, with someone significant. And as I said, if you're not in a relationship with this person, I feel like you have been interacting with them more and more. And as such, it's really lifting your spirits. It's allowing you to really tap into those feelings of unconditional love. Beautiful. Oh, I like this so much. Okay, let's keep going because I'm getting all mushy on you now, Aries. I can't help it. I have strong Cancer placements. We love the mush, okay? To an extent, we really love the mush. Alright, so let's keep going. But this is wonderful. Really, really nice energy coming in. Wow. Okay. Yes, starting the reading strong. Okay, so we'll get to that in a moment. Of course, there had to be something that needed looking at, but that's the point, right? I mean, healing is a process. Also, there are going to be challenges. There always are. But there is nothing you cannot overcome, Aries. That's the key thing to remember. Okay. So let's go into it. First card you have from the tarot is the Empress. So that is specifically Taurus, Libra energy, but it can also be associated with you, seeing as you are the Emperor, right? So I feel like this is you and your divine feminine aspect. And I feel like, yeah, you've been really exercising a lot more self-care, self-love. As I said, it's really done you the world of good. I feel like on an intuitive level, you felt that it was time. Like it was really time to really pull back your energy and focus on your well-being, right? And as such, it gave you more belief, more confidence. It also gave you more of a stable foundation to work from, so you can begin to build, so you can plant these seeds. And as such, you know, they're really starting to bear fruit. You're seeing them flower, right? And you're almost ready to harvest. I feel like you're going to see a lot of blessings come in as we move into the springtime. So, really beautiful. Next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Anyway, next card out is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, specifically associated with Virgo though. So you could have strong Virgo placements possibly, or be dealing with a Virgo. But regardless, I feel like, yeah, you know that this isn't a race, okay? That this process, it takes time. But you've been doing your due diligence, right? You've been taking it step by step, moving in the right direction, thinking about the long term, thinking about the practicality of the situation and how you can better put, you know, really stable, what's the word I'm looking for? Taking very stable steps forward, but, you know, kind of using the right tools as well, right? Using the right tools, doing a proper job of it, so it's not like rushed or done haphazardly. It's like everything you're doing with clear intent, and you're making sure it's a job well done, so that, yes, you know that each step forward doesn't require you then to have to go back, you know, 10 miles later down the line because something is broken or hasn't been done properly or hasn't been planted with the right, you know, materials or ingredients, you know, that sort of thing. Hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. But you're just being very smart about it. You're being very wise about the situation. As such, it means there is a certain level of stability and you're just taking it step by step. And you're also getting a lot of encouragement and support with this approach that you're taking. Amazing. Because especially Aries, when you have a good thing coming in, it can be in your tendency to kind of just rush ahead and overlook the fine details. But on this occasion, you're not doing that because perhaps you've learned from that situation in the past where maybe you did that and things just kind of fell apart beneath your feet. Whereas now, this time, you're taking your time, you know, slow and steady wins the race is how you're looking at it. You're not in a rush to get to the finish line, which is awesome. Next card out is the World, okay? Amazing. So this is speaking of completion. This is speaking of closing one cycle and a new cycle is opening up for you. New possibilities, looking out into the greater universe and seeing what could be meant for you, right? And that's what I feel like you're doing here. So I really do get a sense that you've been connecting with someone new, right? Possibly, you know, that could be in a different location, a new environment. Maybe you changed environments recently, and as such, that is giving you an opportunity to meet this person. Or you're thinking about changing your environment so you can be with this person. That's possible as well. But I feel like there is a general shift. There's a general shake-up when it comes to letting go of the past, looking forward, and being willing to take steps in a new direction. Because you've completed something. There's something here that you've closed out. So it's the ending of an old cycle here. So that's really awesome. So you may have made peace with the past situation, so you can move forward in a new one. But we do have here the Devil, okay? Capricorn energy. So it's possible that you're dealing with a Capricorn or a past person with a Capricorn. And I feel like this is just speaking of perhaps when we had our Mercury retrograde, right? There may have been certain fears, there may have been certain wounds that came up to the surface that do require your attention. And I feel like it made you see that perhaps you still had some kind of energetic ties with a past person. But with that World card, I feel like you're ready to take that step forward now. You're ready to sever this tie, right? Or perhaps you feel like there's something here you need to address in order to truly free yourself from it. But I see you doing it, right? I feel like you are ready to close something out. The next card out is the Three of Swords in reverse, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is good. This tells me you are healing. You are working on this. You know, any sort of self-deprecating thoughts you had, any blame, shame, guilt, regret, anything like that, right? Or feelings of pain. You're really working on that. And I feel like you're bringing things back into its true perspective, right? Not assigning all blame to yourself or the person you were dealing with, but just realizing things for what it is and doing the necessary work. Amazing. And then finally, the last two cards you have out is the Two of Swords in reverse and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like you basically chose yourself, right? That you weren't willing to give up on yourself. I don't feel like this is even talking of feeling like you're being left out in the cold or having to lead someone out in the cold and not wanting to do that. I feel like this is you choosing to not give up on yourself, right? Not give up on love, not give up on the idea of being able to have a deep and profound connection with someone despite the pain you've experienced in your past. You chose love, essentially, which is amazing, okay? And I feel like it is a process. You are still healing, but you've made your decision. You're like, no, I'm not going to give up on love. I'm not going to give up on my happiness. Certainly with, you know, this new possibility that's coming into my life. So I feel like that's the choice you're making here. You're choosing to not give up on love and to feed back into your fears. So that is very positive. But let's go into the clarifications now. I'm just going to do a quick shuffle. I did already shuffle your cards beforehand. But I always like to do a couple more on camera, especially once I go into these key energies. So let's see. Let's see. But honestly, it is looking pretty good, Aries, I have to say. There's definitely been a change here. Some kind of change up in your energy. And it's serving you well. And it's going to continue to pay off. This is just scratching the surface of what's to come. So it will continue to pay off. As long as you keep believing and keep truly knowing that you are deserving of these positive blessings and changes that are coming in for you. Okay. So clarifying the Empress, you have the Knight of Cups in reverse, that's water, and the Page of Cups here. So for me, we've got Pisces and Scorpio here, but take it however it resonates. But I really feel that, yeah, again, I get this sense of you taking a very grounded approach here. It's like, I don't want to rush this. I don't want to, you know, layer on the charm thick, or I don't want to overextend myself because I am healing. But I am willing to give this a shot. I'm willing to take things slowly and see where it goes. You know, I have something to give. You know, I still have love within me. You know, as we can see, there's a whole river here, or possibly even like the shore of a beach, right? So there's a lot of emotion here, but right now he's not ready to give that straight off the bat, right? But he's willing to make a gesture, a small token of romance, of love, compassion, wanting to emotionally connect, right? But he knows that he has to do it, you know, properly, essentially, not rush into it, or, you know, love bomb someone, right? And I say he just because it's, you know, the page, but it's not about gender. And I feel like because you also took steps to love yourself better, it did open your heart up as well. So that's really positive. So it's like, I know greater love can come in for me, but I'm going to take it step by step. I'm not going to get too carried away and just rush things. I'm going to take it slow, you know, and give myself time to heal. So very, very good. Next card is, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you're wanting to take things slow because, yeah, at the end of the day, you're still trying to decipher certain things that are playing out for you, as well as your true feelings and thoughts on a past situation and where it is that you're now headed, right? Because I feel like you're still trying to regain a sense of clarity, and you don't want to be deceptive about things. That's why I feel like in this new connection, whoever you're connecting with, you're not wanting to speak any words that can come off as false, or that can kind of come across as love bombing, right? Because you want to make sure that you're very clear on what it is you truly feel and what it is that you want. You know what your goals are. I feel at this point, you've set seeds of intention, you've planted them, right? But you're just making sure that until you get crystal clear clarity on exactly what it is that you're looking for at this time and what you're prepared to build, you don't want to say much of anything, you know, on that subject matter, right? So it's not that you're, you know, not wanting to express your truth, but it's just you wanting to make sure that it is the truth before you express it. So that's why you're taking things one step at a time, which I think is very wise. Again, I got a very wise energy from this. And I think that you are communicating more with your guides to help you get that clarity, to help give you those gentle nudges in the right direction, which is also positive, right? So clarifying the World card, you have the Emperor in reverse. So here you are again, awesome. And then you have the Strength card in reverse. Now, okay, they are in reverse, but, you know, you are still undergoing a healing process, as we've already discussed. So it's okay. I feel like you are being prompted to take action, to close the chapter out. But you may be struggling with it because, again, you feel like you're still trying to regain certain clarity, like a certain level of clarity in a situation. You're almost ready to completely close your past out for good and explore this new realm of possibility, especially when it comes to a new romantic connection. But you're still kind of holding back a little bit because you want to get that clarity on where you stand with the past situation, how you feel now, what it is that you want moving forward, right? And get a true sense of what this connection, this new connection, means to you, right? But you are being prompted to kind of just not close up though, to just put yourself out there and take initiative as well. So clarifying the Devil, you have the 10 of Cups, wow, okay, and you have the 10 of Wands. You've got 2 10s as well, like back to back. So this is all about completion, right? Like I said, I get the sense that you are completing a cycle. It's just you're going through those last, you know, sort of hurdles so that you can close the door on this for good. And I feel like for some of you, it's like, again, this attachment that you're trying to release, because at one time, at one time, you may have been very happy in it. You may have felt like this would go the distance, that you would settle down with this person, right? But you're realizing that those dreams that you once had is only holding you back from creating that vision in a new direction, right? Because obviously this situation came to an end for a reason, your past, right? So even if you had feelings of wanting to reconcile, which some of you may do, right? You would have to address those burdens, right? Because as much as you're willing to let them go and choose your happiness, you still have to face what those burdens are, what those obstacles are, What are the things that caused toxicity in the situation, right? So even if this isn't a new person and you're wanting to reconcile from the past and start a whole new chapter with them, you still have to address what the toxicity in the situation was, right? Because there's something here, and there's definitely still strong attachment, possibly even codependent energy that hasn't been fully addressed. So maybe that's the thing that you need to take a look at here in order to really, you know, shift that energy out for good. Clarifying the 3 of Swords in reverse, you have the 7 of Cups, and you have the Hermit in reverse, so more Virgo energy. So you could very well be dealing with a Virgo or have it in your chart. But honestly, Aries, I feel like, again, you're still processing your emotions, okay? There's still some emotions that are lingering from this past situation, but you will get to the bottom of it. I feel like it's good that you're kind of taking a little bit of a step back. You're not fully in your shell again like you was. You know, you're not been in the cave. You're not in the cave anymore. You are taking steps out slowly but surely. But you need a bit more time to get really clear on, is this the path I want to take? You know, what is it that I truly want? What is it that my heart is telling me, right? Because you want to make sure that whichever choice that you make at this time is one that's truly aligned to you on a soul level and what is really attuned to what your intuition and your heart space is telling you. And especially because, yeah, as I said, you're still going through a healing process, but you are taking significant strides forward. And then finally, clarifying the 2 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, both in reverse. You have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. So specifically I associate with Leo. We have strong Leo here, so you could have Leo placements will be dealing with a Leo. And you have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, so we have 2 5s here as well. So numbers 555 and 555 could be significant to you at this time. That's all about significant changes, overcoming the odds, overcoming the obstacles, right? Challenges. And I feel like that's what you're doing, right? You're overcoming certain challenges, and as such, you're starting to see some real blessings come in. And I feel like the only thing is, as much as you're wanting to choose love and you're ready to move like in the direction of what your heart is telling you, and you really do want this beautiful connection that you're really feeling intuitively. Either it's already here, or you've been in communication with someone and you feel it, right? There's still a part of you that's holding back. And again, and I feel like that's not because you're not ready for love, but because you're still healing from the past. And you're looking back because you feel like there's something that you still don't have clarity on or closure on, right? That's the thing that keeps you looking back, because you're still feeling like, I don't have closure. And maybe some regret here. I'm getting like regret, remorse, right? Something like that. Because you didn't get to express how you really felt about a situation, or you didn't get to express your true thoughts on a situation. I feel like it's more about feelings with that Five of Cups. But it's like, okay, that's fine. Do the processing that you need to do, but understand you have Two Cups here. You have, you know, a significant connection on the cards for you. So what will you do? Will you continue to look back and, you know, kind of kick yourself for not having this moment of closure? Or will you just accept it for what it is and continue facing forward, right? Because there's something very beautiful staring you in the face. But if you stay focused on, you know, the past and, you know, what you're trying to release yourself from, you may miss it. So that's the only thing I can see tripping you up a little bit. I do feel like you're almost ready to cross that threshold and truly close that chapter once and for all. But there's still a bit more processing that needs to be done here. But you're very much on track, Aries. So I hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, one step at a time, Aries. Even if this is someone, because I don't get this for the majority of you, for most of you I feel like you're moving on to new love, but if this is someone you're truly wanting to reconcile with, you still have to address, like I said, the toxicity in the situation. You still have to address how dwelling on the past, you know, doesn't help you to move forward. So there needs to be, you know, there needs to be an acceptance there on some level, either way. So I hope that helps. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.